All right, let's make sure we use the microphones that are passed to you guys prior to asking a question. We've got the University of Arkansas head coach Dave Van Horn, accompanied by players Jerry Gates, Casey Martin, and Isaiah Campbell. Coach, we'll start off with a statement, then we'll have questions for the players.
Well, I mean, the obvious is that it was a very well-pitched game, and defensively there weren't any mistakes, and, you know, both teams struck out 8 or 9 times. But, you know, they hit a 2-run homer and we had a solo. We just couldn't put together an inning on Hess. You know, he just kept getting us out quick and kept his pitch count down, let him get late into the game, and I thought Bush came in, did a nice job. But on the other hand, I thought Isaiah Campbell threw extremely well. And then then Rindle came in and, you know, got out of a little bit of a jam and got us to the bottom of the ninth, still with a chance to tie it or win it. So pretty well played game, interrupted by rain. Would have been interesting to see how it would have gone without it, but it's just the way this tournament's been. And proud of our team. I thought we played well while we were here. Just ran into an LSU team that, you know, shut us down pretty good tonight.
All right, questions for the players? Right in the front.
Tom Murphy, Arkansas Democrat. Isaiah, big picture, can you talk about what this start does for you? Small picture, did you get tired in the, was it the 6th? Can you talk about what happened in the 6th?
Yeah, this start does a lot for me. It gives me confidence going into regionals next week. Just went out there and competed. I got a little tired in that 6th inning. Got behind Watson, and he just got after a fastball and hit it out of the park.
Kendall Rogers, D1 Baseball. Isaiah, how did you kind of feel about your stuff there today against LSU?
My stuff worked really well today. I was commanding the fastball to both sides of the plate. I was getting ahead of hitters for the most part. My changeup was cutting, it was two-seam, it was doing a lot of things, and that's something big for me. And had both my curveball and cutter working today, so I was pleased with how my pitches were working today.
Yeah, Casey, 103.7 The Buzz here. The bat's just not. I know he pitched very well tonight, but it seemed like nobody could get a hit out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, like Coach said, you know, he threw a really good game. He was locating, getting us out really quick. I mean, just hats off to him. You know, just a good pitcher getting us out.
This is to both the hitters. Can you speak to what kind of stuff Hess had, and can you take us through your home run at bat, Jared?
Hess was really locating all his pitches, his fastball, his changeup, his slider. He was just getting ahead and doing a good job of locating his secondary pitches, so it was keeping us off balance all night. And on my home run, I got in a plus count. I think it was 2-0, and I was just on a fastball, and he threw me one middle in, and I happened to put a good swing on it. So, yeah, I was just on time, 2-0 count. So.
Isaiah, over here. There you go. What did you do to stay ready during that rain delay? It's hour and a half. It's not easy to stay kind of loose.
Yeah, I mean, I just kept walking around the dugout, didn't sit down too long, kept my shoulders moving, and then about 20 minutes before the rain delay was over, went out to the pen, just got on the mound a little bit, and just got my body back moving.
To both the hitters, if y'all could address just how you feel like you're suited going into the postseason and be at home next week and all that.
Honestly, we come up here and I thought we competed really good, really hard. We had a really good week, honestly, being here since, I guess, Sunday. We've been here since Sunday. But feeling pretty good about it. I think we'll roll on next week and show them how we really play.
Yeah, just what Martin said. We have a really good offense, and we just kind of ran into a buzzsaw tonight. But overall, it was a good week of hitting for us. So we're very excited to get back home and play in front of our fans and ready to win a regional.
Do we have anything else for the players? Thank you, guys. You guys can step down. Thank you. Keep here in the front for the head coach.
Kendall Rogers, D1 Baseball. DVH, what was kind of your assessment of Isaiah today, stuff-wise, and also just Hess? What were you seeing from him that you guys just weren't able to kind of figure him out?
You know, I thought he was really good today. You know, he's spotting his fastball, both sides of the plate, like he said, and had his changeup working pretty good, and kept some pretty good hitters off balance, and you know, had good velocity. I felt, especially early, and mixed his speeds well. You know, I really feel like, you know, his overall record is deceiving. Stuff's a lot better than that. You know, we haven't scored for him a little bit. You know, I'm excited about where we're at going into the regional.
Hey, Coach, Jacques Doucet, WAFB TV in Baton Rouge. I know every time we talk to Coach Maneri about playing you guys, he always says he has a lot of respect for you and the program, and you guys kind of model yourselves after one another. Can you speak to the quality of the game that was played today?
Yeah, I mean, I even talked about it with our team. It was just a very well-played game, especially with an hour-and-a-half delay in the middle of it, a slick field, probably a couple of tired teams, to be honest with you, a little road weary, but you know, really no mistakes defensively. You know, it was just one on a couple of swings, and you know, they put together a good inning there in the sixth, and it started with I think it started with a walk, and then behind in the count 3-1, pitch supposed to be away, ended up being down the middle, and you know, give Watson credit. He's a player now. He's got power and he can really run. So just a great game. If you like low-scoring games, a little different than maybe some of the games that have been going on out here. And you know, I never felt like we were out of the game, and I thought we were one swing away from winning it. And you know, give them credit. You know, they played Shaddy up the middle in the eighth, and I still haven't figured out why he never hits the ball up the middle. He hits the ball the other way. And he smoked one past the pitcher. I thought it was a base hit, and there's a second baseman standing there. So great job by them on that positioning. And, you know, we're just glad that, you know, we seem to be getting healthy and looking forward to this weekend.
Dave, you made the 2-6 switch with Shaddy and Martin, and it seemed like it was good for Martin, but I'm not sure if Shaddy got a hit here. Do you look at that again going in the postseason?
No, I'm going to stick with it. He just, his hand's bothering him a little bit. It's not 100% healed from when he got hammered back in Mississippi State a month ago, and probably about as close as it could be to being broke, and he's been toughing it out, and it's been bothering him some. I think that a few days rest will be really good for him, and hopefully he'll be feeling really good by the weekend. I think obviously it'll be good for Biggers as well. Swinging the bat pretty good though. LSU's
won a few against you here, and it's been low scoring. Is it anything that you can figure out what's going on there?
I don't know what it is. You know, it's frustrating obviously, but they're a good team, and they played in a lot of games that are important, and they didn't make any mistakes today, but neither did we, except maybe one pitch, and they made a mistake with one pitch, and you know, they get to play for the championship tomorrow.
Dave, it seems like you guys had about 10 balls to the warning track today. Yeah. Cole had one in the eighth there. It looked like it could have put you guys ahead. Was the ball just not carrying well today? Or?
Well, I think it probably would have carried a little bit earlier in the day. He hit it good. He didn't crush it. You know, 335 down the line, pull side, and he was hitting right-handed. He just missed it. It's just the way it goes. He also flied out opposite field to the track. We had another one to the track, but we didn't catch those balls square. So you know, it was fair. It's just the way it works.
Dave, the bullpen today pitched pretty well. It seems like it has all week. I mean, just where do you feel like the bullpen's at now going into the tournament?
Well, I feel like that, you know, they got some action obviously, so that get them going a little bit and get primed up for the weekend. But you know, I feel good about the bullpen. They held down a couple of good teams, Florida, LSU, for, you know, 4 or 5 innings the last couple of days. And then, you know, the other day, I guess the first game against South Carolina, we had the big lead and kind of let it slip. And then we brought the pen in, you know, a couple guys out of the bullpen. They did a nice job for us, Lowski. And, you know, so I guess I feel real good about our bullpen right now. It's, you know, they've gotten a lot of experience down the stretch. And, you know, when Cronin went out with mono, we asked a couple guys to step up, and Rindle and Lowski and, you know, Cole Ramage pitched really well against Georgia, and they did it. So what it did, it kind of gave us confidence going to postseason play.
Coach Van Horn, kind of the plan this week as we get ready for the regional. I know the guys can't wait for it. I bet you can't either. What's kind of on your mind the next couple of days?
Well, just to get back and let them get their feet back underneath them, probably get some good couple of, you know, strength and conditioning type workouts in. the guys that have a little injuries, try to get those healed up a little bit, and practice Monday afternoon, you know, see who we're going to play, and get ready to host a regional. If you look at the weather, it's supposed to be in the mid to upper 90s all weekend, which is very unusual for this time of year, and you know, looking forward to it.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.